And we can certainly say it by the way of the stock market, but everybody seems to work in the opposite world, I call it, because frankly, what everybody does on a day-to-day basis, it's a matter of just simply doing the opposite, and you actually get the right result.
It's like Jerry Seinfeld with that whole Bizarro thing.
Yeah,
you know?
Bizarro Jerry, and George did the same thing with the whole. Well, I'm going to tell her I'm unemployed and bald and 6 foot or 4 foot and 5 or whatever it is, and all of a sudden the hot woman's loving him. I mean, I think that it's a matter of looking at it from a different perspective and saying, rather than starting with, all right, well, this is where I want to be, which most
and then work your way backwards.
Yeah,
right.
exactly. Which most good entrepreneurs will do. Most people are starting as, all right, well, here's where I am. So this is what I want to do, not what I want to get, but this is what I want to do. And frankly, we always say it before, it's not about what you want to do, it's about what you want to have.
Yeah, what you want the end result
Right.
to be.
So, we're not human doings, we're human beings. So, frankly, most of the people out there doing the to-dos day to day are sitting there wondering why they're not getting the return on the money they're looking for. It's because they're worried about the to-dos every day. And frankly, they're not looking at the end result.
Certainly, I mean, it's just like if you're a self-defense instructor, which I do sometimes.
Right.
When you have emotion come into the situation, I can tell you 6 ways from Sunday how to karate chop the guy that's trying to steal your purse.
Right.
But when the guy steals your purse, are you really going to do that, or is it just safe for you to run away?
Right.
So when the emotion comes in to these people say, oh look, I'm going to hold on to this property because it was my mother's property, my father's property, or somebody gave me this property and I put this work into it. It's worth what it is worth.
That's right.
Make your money, be gone. And it's what it's worth to you. It may not. You have to say, listen, this is what the appraiser said it's worth. That's what it's worth. No matter how I personally feel about it, you have to remove yourself and detach yourself from the emotion of what that money means to you, and just say, hey, this is what it's worth. This is what I can do with it, and then move on.
That's right.
I could hold out, but why hold out?
Well,
I'd rather have somebody have a success.
Real estate is a business, and that's what it's all about. So we were talking about little pigs get fed and big pigs get slaughtered.
Right.
Well, here's rule number 1 in real estate: don't be a pig.
Don't
Don't be a
right.
pig, and then you won't get slaughtered. You always leave something on the table for the next person, and that was the problem in the real estate boom. Is that nobody wanted to leave anything on the table for the next person the next investor, because everybody assumed that real estate prices would just continue to go up and up and up and up. Well, guess what? What goes up must come down.
Crash.
Think about this for a minute. So now we're in that situation, but there's a window, and there's a window of opportunity for people to take advantage of. And I recommend that you wholeheartedly do. Because in Vic's situation with his property, when people are looking at other houses on Hamburger Street, what they're going to do is they're going to walk into the house and say, wow, okay, good. It's got some hardwood floors, and it's got some nice ceiling fans, and there's the rubber carpet going up the stairs, and there's still 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, 1.5 baths, whatever thing it is. It's a great house. Mr. Realtor, how much is it? It's $100,000. But wait, I've got one more I want you to see. And when they go down the street to 19th, to the 2000 block, 2016?
Right.
To 2016 Hamburger, they're going to go walk in that property, and guess what they're going to see? All the same stuff. The neutral colored walls, the white trim. They're going to see the hardwood floors, and they're going to see the nice kitchen and the ceiling fans and the Berber going up the steps into the bedrooms and all this kind of thing. And he's going to say, hey, Mr. Realtor, how much is this one? And Mr. Realtor's going to say $60,000. What's the first thing that goes through your mind at that second? The first thing that goes through your mind at that second is, Smalley Hoax, I found a bargain. And don't we all love a bargain?
Love a bargain.
Think about how you jump on a Sunday. Yeah. I mean, look at the lines in the supermarkets and the BJ's and the Costco's of the world on Sundays. Why? Everybody's scrambling to get their newspaper early on Saturday so they can pull out the coupon section and find all the good deals so on Sunday they can get in line.
To save 10 cents.
People love a bargain. They love a bargain. Well, here's a real one. Think about how easy it is to get financed. Right? Because, people aren't buying houses, Jim, because financing is too hard to get. Well, how hard is it to get financing when your $100,000 house is for sale only for $60,000? These bankers are beating each other up trying to get to this buyer, assuming they have some level of decent credit. And there's lots of opportunity in that. And that's what we're here talking to you about right now. There's lots of opportunity in other things as well.
Sure.
Now, listen, more information about what it is we're doing, how we're making our money in real estate, maybe even to register for one of our upcoming free real estate lifestyle training events, the website, www.realestatelifestyle.com. You want to find out more about what Vic Milbourne's doing, then what you need to do is get on YouTube, because he loves video.
I love video.
Matter of fact, they're shooting some video right now of us here in the studio.
Yeah, this actual show will be out there.
But you'll actually find this program on YouTube as well. You know, maybe you can see, just how ugly Joe Hurst is. No, I'm just kidding. He's not. He's a beautiful, handsome man. But, we have faces for radio, so that's why we do radio and not TV. But you can check us out on YouTube anyway by going to youtube.com and then looking for Philly Investor, all one word. That's youtube.com/Philly Investor. And what's exciting about that is Vic has lots of training videos on there as well. You can see the projects from beginning to end. That's why he's part of our team. When we do our weekend trainings, who's always there on a Saturday? When we're talking about contractors, when we're walking through properties, when we're talking about, hey, here's how you tell if the heater's any good, or the hot water heater's any good, or how do I maximize every penny of rehab that we're putting inside of this property? How do I get the biggest return on my investment? Who do we talk to?
Vic.
We talk to Vic Milbourne. Because my students, first off, I care about my students. I want them to learn from an expert in this field, in that part.
Somebody actually doing it.
Somebody who's actually doing it. We go inside of before jobs, after jobs, the whole 9 yards. You got to see this. You should join us for a Saturday just for grins. Just for grins, because it's so much fun. And you get to see how the whole thing works. Because where do real estate investors make their money? Inside a property. You want to know more about how we do that? You join us for the next free real estate lifestyle training event. We'll show you some pictures, show you some projects, show you some checks, show you how we do it. All you need to do is go over to the website, www.realestatelifestyle.com, and check it out. If you can't find your way around realestatelifestyle.com, you just need to pick up the phone real quick and talk to somebody. 866-522-2621. That's 866-522-2621. You can also check us out at realestatelifestyle.com. And don't forget about YouTube, Philly Investor, all one word. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about, hey, where's all these babies coming from, and what are we going to do with them all? Because we're talking about timing and opportunity today. So stay tuned and don't go away. We'll be back with more of the Real Estate Lifestyle Radio Show right after this.